Roxy, did you do a trump? Bam! It's never too late to change your life. The story's not over, the ending is mine. Whatever it takes to see you smile. Good morning, and we are back on track. So today for breakfast, as I said, I wanted to start getting a bit more healthy, removing processed things, removing a lot more of kind of the refined sugars and things like that. So, in line with that train of thought, this Christmas I got one of these bad boys, the NutriBullet. So, today's breakfast is going to be, bam! We've got some kiwi, banana, strawberries, just coconut water, only 5 grams of carb per 100, and also going to bulk that out with spinach, kabam, and some celery. Stoosh. So it's all going to go in the pot, whoosh whoosh. So there you go, we've got the celery, strawberries, banana, kiwi, spinach, and now I'm going to add in 100 ml of the coconut water. Get a little bit. Bam! Oh, damn it! I did it in one go. How does that go over? I put a drop in it away from that. Anyway, Rainey's in the midst of being of a treat. So then, literally, I'm gonna zup this. Check it out. Three, 2, 1. Yeah! And there you go. Bam. Drink of life done. Handle attachment on, and bam, you've got the entirety of that beautiful concoction. Oh, it looks awesome, the green, but it tastes beautiful. The bananas and strawberries. Spinach, if you blend spinach and stuff, you can't taste it. So, if you don't like eating spinach, get it in, blend it in. It makes a funky green colour, but you can't taste it being in there. But you get all your micronutrients, and it's a great start to the day. You alright?
Well, I don't know if dogs are supposed to have it, but if you've got a biscuit, I'd go for one of them. Biscuit?
So it's not raining, which means one thing. 2016 day 2! Yesterday we went a little bit kind of, we had more fun, we had another day off. We ate what was left in the house. We had like an infinity macro day. But then at the end of yesterday, anything that wasn't in literally went in the bin. So today we're back on it. Breakfast. We're rocking turkey bacon, egg whites, protein toast with a little bit of Marmite, and some extra light clover. And we're in the gym training today, back as normal. So the last session was full body to get the body back rocking and rolling, and now we're going to move back into structured training. So this is it. This is the true beginning. Are you ready? I planned for all the other days off, prepped for those, you know, pulling in food a few days before, and this is pretty much what I do if I have an unexpected kind of high day. I'll pretty much just have 3 meals the next day and have long fasted periods of around about 4 or 5 hours in between those meals. It works really well. I don't tend to be too hungry because of the calorie intake I had the day before. And yeah, it pulls me back in. It's quick. I keep my fluids nice and high. Obviously keep the vitamins in and things like that. And that's pretty much how I deal with it. So that'll be today. And my training shouldn't suffer because of the calorie load from yesterday. All the sugars, the fats and everything like that. If anything, I should look full as hell when I go training. Today, not entirely sure what we're starting with. Max is going to be coming over. Quick one for all you guys who say, does Max live with us? No. But yeah, he does spend a lot of time here because we train every day. So he's around pretty much every day. We have been training pretty much every day. cardio in. So what I want to do this off season, the plan being is putting in cardio each week of around about 300 calories. Now that can come in any form. If I go out kind of bike riding or go for a long walk and things like that, I'll track these things and get it in that way. But the point is to not be sat at the computer all day and to get out and be active and move. But in that train of thought, because I haven't been putting cardio in after sessions, what I've been doing is I've had a couple of 2 full body workout days where it's been lightweight, high reps, and kind of like almost active rest. In the sense of I've been putting in extra days when I would be resting. I've been going in to the gym and training, so that's kind of been my cardio, and it is a good way of doing that if you love training every day. I know a lot of you do, but you kind of still need those reprieves. Going in and doing full body work, not to failure, lightweight, good pump, and just rotating through the body, keeping it moving, no more than kind of 30 seconds in between, going straight from one body part to the next, not taking that break whilst you do that. It's a great way of burning those extra calories rather than being sat on a treadmill. And the same would apply if you want to do like kind of bag work, boxing work, things like that. Going on your days when you would be resting, you can go in and do that. You know, because that's only going to take half an hour and it gets you out of the house, keeps you active. So some people like myself, you know, to get out of the house clears my head. Sometimes I feel kind of like bleh, simply because I've been inside too much. So if you get like that, just get out, go do something. Tomorrow's meant to be raining. Monday is supposed to be a decent day, and I'm going to try and go on a long haul ride. Now there's a couple of options I have. I have some people I can go and meet in Manchester, or I can head over to Leeds, Harley Davidson. Why? You'll find out very soon.
Have you been doing trumps? I don't know what you're talking about. It'd be the beige one. No, I didn't do anything. Roxy, did you do a trump? Little one, maybe little one, but only because there wasn't a biscuit blocking the way. So if you would like to get me a biscuit. Oh, the new year was rough. I got hold of all sorts. It was très terrible, and I have the windy derriere. It's very windy. Au revoir.
Danger zone. Max is here and it's gym time. So I was telling you, I'm having carbs before the gym, and I'm going to do this in the form of a NutriBullet blended drink of life. It will sustain you. It's the drink of life. And also, we made this commitment now, because what we tend to do is come back from the gym and really just like, because we'd be so buggered, we'd just sit there like
veg down.
And we wouldn't eat for like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes would go by. And we'd dick around on phones, I'd start getting emails on the computer, and we forget to eat. So we're making the commitment to have a shake, old school. We're in an old school gym. Old school mentality means shake straight away after you've done your workout. So that's what we're going to do, just to make ourselves get those proteins in there. So, in line with that, I have also had a delivery today of the new Morrow lines. The new collection colours. That's also pretty. So, I'm going to be rocking what I am now going to be calling Ron, because, well, Burgundy. Ron Burgundy. So, I'm going to fill this. It's 600ml that it holds, 20 ounces for you Americans. And I'm going to fill this with sugar-free juicy juice. And then in the lid, if you don't know how these work, that little ball there pops into the lid, powder goes in there. So when you're done, you pop this button here, releases your protein into there. You can also use it to take a pre-workout. And then shakety, shakety, shake, drinky, drinky, drink. Drink of a life. So I've got my spinach in there, around about 40 to 50 grams. Then I'm going to put a full apple, banana, and a kiwi. And I'm also going to have these on the way, because we've got them in. Chocolate protein clusters, just because they taste good. So, put these in, whoosh, 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 gym, gym, gym. Right, if you're going to eat a lot of apples, which I'm going to start doing because I'm doing the whooshy, whooshy NutriBullet, get one of these bad boys, watch. Plus it's like, you know, gadgets and boys' toys. Bam! How good is that? Then you can take the call and say, there you go, Max.
Thank you, my friend.
Something, you can have scraps. Actually, you should do. So, I'm going to take these like so, man, one trip, bam, in there. I'm going to unpeel that. I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to scoop out the insides, bang them in there. I'm going to put in about 100ml of water, zum zum.
We're going to beat the...
wonder if you could just blend the kiwi skin.
Of course you could. Easy.
It would taste good though.
Oh, right,
That
well.
wasn't the... You didn't specify that. Come on, you green little lovely bastardness.
Yeah, I pulled out with the petrol station just down the road.
Yeah.
And pulled out like, oh, I'm going to cook you out.
What, just
Then went
pulled out?
25 miles an hour.
Oh, I love those people.
I was like, huge.
They don't make you want to murder everyone in the vicinity at all. No. Well, he gave you the finger, then realised he made a mistake.
Yeah, then realised how angry he's made me. And then, yeah.
I didn't think this through.
Mate.
These are just awesome. Look at that. Just what?
Oh, we're going to a pizza. Woo, woo, woo.
What's the woo 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 bit? Is that just to make it even more camp? So there we go, that's my drink of life, and with these NutriBullets you get some really cool little attachments. So I put obviously a lid on there because I'm going to take it in the car with me and drink it on the way, but you can have these little handles that you put on there. It's got different size. There's one blender, this is the blender on it that you get for actual juicing, and then there's one for dry ingredients, which is a different thing and a smaller cup too, with a built-in handle. Really, really good. And that was my Christmas present from Lainey, so well done Lainey. Cheers, my dears. That's my sugar-free juice filled up to the 600ml mark in there. Now, what I've got going on here is, guys, get one of these. You can get them from MyProtein or wherever, I don't know, online anywhere. They're cheap as chips, like £1, and they make life so much easier. So this is the compartment in the lid here, which is where your protein goes, and then on that, you've got this cap, which then doubles up once you pop the button on there. Press that, pops that, that releases your protein powder, and then this becomes your little mixer for shaky dakey dakies. You get, so anyway, you can see we're going to be, you put funnel there, put your scoop in. I'm going with the Quest salted caramel. I don't really like shakes, but this one, changed my mind on shakes recently, because it has in it, there, you can see it, xanthan gum. Now, what that does, when you make the shake, is it makes it thick. What I don't like about a lot of protein powders is it's really thin, especially if it's a whey protein powder that's going to have very little carbs in it, very little fats, so it is essentially quite a thin mixture. The xanthan gum acts as a thickener, and it just, for some reason, as long as you have it with ice cold water, makes it a more pleasurable thing to drink. Don't know why, just does, so I've gone with that. That's what I'm going with, this is what I'm sticking with, salted caramel. Also have it in the peanut butter, which is great for making the peanut butter and jelly shakes. Peanut butter jelly shakers, we will show you that in one of the next videos because it is so good. But Lainey's the one who makes it, she's masterful. Also, something interesting, Quest messaged me a couple of days ago, got an all new flavour of protein powder coming out, and even I don't know what it is yet. Surprise gift coming, so when that comes, woo! Hope it's good. That's just a Ric Flair woo, because, well, life. What I do tend to do is just dust that bit off, give a bit of purchase for this when you put it in, and then once you pop that on there, and you give it, what's what I like to do is give it a good twist, and then that makes sure that you've really got that seal in there, because you need that to be watertight if you're going to be using it to have like your fruit juice in there at the same time. Otherwise you're going to end up with a really weird salted caramel pineapple drink, which ain't too pleasurable. If you have like done a bit of overspill on the powder like I did there, just give it a pat off over your sink. There you go, you're all good to go, you shouldn't get any in there. Pre-workout at the moment is simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the NO2 extremes and a shot of espresso. That's all I need at the moment until I get into something that I like. I know you guys wanted to hear about the Achieve pre-workout, and I'm working at getting that into the UK, working on seeing what the production is. They've tried sending me out a number of samples, but they keep getting misdelivered, or I don't know what. So once they arrive, I will let you know. But until then, espresso and then pump pills. It ain't Viagra though. Let's go! Damn, tastes good. So it's around about 60 grams of carbohydrates in here, but you've got a hell of a lot of micros. You've got your kiwi in there, you've got spinach in there, apple, banana, bit of water. You could put peanut butter in if you wanted some fats, or a little bit of olive oil even. You wouldn't taste it, but you can't taste the spinach. Great way of getting it in there. pre-training and post-training, this is when I tend to take in big lumps of carbohydrates. Now, like I said, I'm having the 3 low days, so I'm only hitting around about 200 carbs each day, but that's going to go rapidly up, back up to the maintenance level of around about 300, and then we're going to be pushing up to that 450 kind of range, and that's what we're aiming for. And the bulk of carbs I'm going to be taking, that we're going to be taking in during this time, is going to be around that activity period. So we're looking for kind of the fast acting carbs, so again we're trying to remove that processed element that was in there. A lot of people, we want to keep some fun, so there's nothing wrong with having something during intra-workout like we're going to do. We often have like marshmallows and things like that, because it's instant sugar and it's getting used then and there. That's not a problem. What we want to avoid is that kind of processed food around inactive times of the day. I really do believe that a high intake of kind of processed carbohydrates and things like that leads to bloating, that kind of like bubble gut. Because I think, I mean, for the guys who are on the medicine, they're all appearing with these huge guts and things like that, and I think it's due to insulin use, because it's been deemed it's nothing to do with anything else. So the theory is at the moment it's to do with insulin. Now, we can have bad insulin imbalances in the body and spikes and drops by taking in fast acting carbs and not enough low GI carbs and things like that, and it can lead to the bloating and maybe distension of the stomach, I don't know. But either way, it's going to be a good idea to try and remove that part of variability within your diet. Keep things structured in terms of when you're using the kind of British roads, in terms of when you're using like the low GI carbs and the high GI. Keep the high GI around active periods and keep the low GI around the inactive times. It's going to make you feel better, it's going to be more consistent in how you look in the mirror, and it's going to help you with the high GI around your training get a better pump.